Hey, what's up, Hoodneys peeps? It's your girl Grizzly reporting live here in downtown Houston. We're right off of San Jacinto and I-10, friends. Waiting for you all to hop on. We've got the Houston Fire Department here at the scene. I'm right now at a parking space area, and we've got HPD out here on the scene where somebody may have went into the water. We're still waiting to hear details, what they have found or what they have not found. But yeah, it appears that somebody may have fallen into the water. Hold on, friends. Let's go this way. Can't really see anything too much, but this is right across from U of H downtown. So San Jacinto is right here. And we got HPD over there. Not sure if they have recovered someone or found somebody, but I know that they've got boats out here. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. We're here in downtown Houston. Hola, ¿qué tal, mi raza? Aquí estamos en la San Jacinto. Parece que se cayó alguien en el agua aquí cerca de la Buffalo Bayou. So this is like White Oak and Buffalo Bayou. See, they got the rescue. The Houston Rescue is here. Let me show y'all. See, they've got the boats. I think they're gonna launch the boats. Dang, friends. Now, I don't know if it's a search or if it's an actual recovery. Got U of H downtown police. We got HPD also here on the scene. Just to give you guys an idea what the scene looks like in its totality, like the whole area, what it's looking like. Yep. If you're just now tuning in, I can't see any of the words or any of the commentary, but somebody fell into the water. That's all I have right now, friends. Who? Yes, ma'am. Somebody fell in the water. Yeah, I don't know if it's a recovery or if it's a search. Yes, ma'am. Be safe. Thank you. I was wondering who was yelling at me. So yeah, they've got officers down that way. U of H downtown, HCSO, HPD. Got everybody out here tonight. We got the Houston Fire Department. They got Houston Rescue out here. Someone fell into the water, and I'm not sure if they have found somebody I'm hearing a little bit of everything, so let's just hold off until we know for sure. I think I'm gonna stay right here because we can see everything. Whatever happened, it's in this area. Right here. See, look at all the officers. Oh, damn. They're pointing towards something. I think there's a body, friends. There's a lot of garbage, like litter and stuff in the water. And they're pointing towards that. Let me know, can you hear me? And if you see somebody asking what's going on or where I'm at, can you guys fill them in? Please help one another. Please. Very unfortunate. We're here in downtown Houston, as you guys can see here, right across from U of H downtown. We've got UHD police. We've got Houston Police Department. We have Metro PD and Harris County Sheriff's Office. We got a few people out here, a few different agencies. So yeah, somebody fell into the water and we don't know if they're okay or not, but it's not looking too good, friends, the way that this is looking right now. The boats just left, so I don't know what that means. There goes Lieutenant Croson right there. Ain't no telling what's going on, y'all. Check in. Yes, friends, let me know if you guys can hear me. This is Grizzy live here. Look, so it's like half Buffalo Bayou and half White Oak. White Oak Bayou and Buffalo Bayou joint kind of like meet up in this little area. Hold on, friends. All right, there you go. I'm putting my audio in real quick. I'm getting the camera set up. Hold on. We're in downtown Houston, and somebody fell into a bayou. We don't know under what circumstances. Yeah, the boats have left. I have not seen them circle back around or anything. We had a huge fire truck that had the word rescue on it, and that left, and so has like a trailer with two big old boats on them. They have left, and they have not circled back around, unless I'm wrong and they parked somewhere else. Crouson's, I think he's coming around this way. I think so, because he just went up the stairs.
Gonna come give us some information.
Yes. Very creepy, very scary scene. You know, we've had a lot of people, you know, found that come up surfacing in the water. You guys know there was a 48-hour period where 4 people were found, 4 men.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. 4 men within a 48-hour period were found in the bayou.
Look, if you want to hide a body, don't do it in the bayou because they're going to turn up.
Yeah. Every time it rains, it like stirs the water around. Well, like I said, I don't know if this person fell in tonight or what happened, but we've had a lot of people come up, you know, being found in the water no longer with life. Very unfortunate. This is so scary. I don't know I don't know. There's rumors, possible serial killer, all that kind of stuff. I like to not speculate. I avoid speculating, but man, Francis, I don't know. Without knowing, it's kind of hard to say.
Did Larry see you up here?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll walk over and say hi.
Okay. Yeah, friend. I got Zach with me. Zach's right here. It's a lot of officers. And these bayous interloop, kind of like, you know, like if somebody falls into the water, is thrown in, or whatever circumstance that they end up in the water, sometimes they come down this path, or they're found like even towards the ship channel. It's really really scary stuff. Oh yeah, the city of Austin, they think they have a serial killer too out there in the lake. Hey, thank you, Dorothy. Oh yeah, look at our downtown. Houston is gorgeous. Look at Houston. That's the jail right there. That's the Harris County Jail. That's one of them. They're looking. Wonder how this person ended up in the water. Oh wow! Somebody's talking about New Orleans that they've had 4 people go into in the past month. 4 people went into the Mississippi River. So I guess this is like a common theme in different places. Look, somebody's got a flashlight over there. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're over there. Look, the officers. Look. They're lighting up over there. Look, that. Look, there's a bicyclist. Y'all be safe out here, Hood News peeps. A woman, let me tell y'all a quick story, okay? So one day, a bunch of U of H students, let me tell y'all a story real quick. Not a story, an occurrence. Last year, a woman was discovered with hardly any clothing on, floating in the water. One of her coworkers reached out to me. Like, we didn't know who it was. We just knew that a female was found in this area of Bayou also. And the sad part is the students from U of H downtown, they were messaging me and they received, I was getting a lot of images of the unfortunate situation. So, like, we posted about it, of course, nothing graphic or anything like that, but a few days later, her coworker told me that the lady used to run and that she didn't have any suicidal tendencies. I don't think it was ever like labeled as foul play, but a coworker did ask me if I knew anything. I said, no, I don't think it was a homicide investigation or anything. And she said that the lady was not suicidal, you know, that she used to jog over in this area. And who knows, friends, I have not heard any updates on that, nor has any family stepped forward. Somebody says this bayou is always having bodies come up for years now, but it's still sad because at the end of the day, somebody lost their lives. But the crazy part is that it just keeps getting put out there. It's just getting out there. Yeah. Yeah, they've got some awesome bike trails. I love this area. I like to photograph over here. You know, the best time is to come out in the daytime, but make sure you have somebody with you. And, you know, there's a lot of nightlife too out here in downtown. All right, so we got some people asking what happened. Tonight, it's been discovered that somebody is in the water. Now, I don't know if they're alive or what's going on, but the rescue people, it looks like they have left. There is possibly somebody in that stack over here. There's some trash, like some debris, some litter. You know, we're real known for littering around here. Houston is litter bugs. And there's a bunch of trash. You can't see it because of the trees. I'm standing here strategically because I don't want to film a body. But I believe that somebody's in this area right here. That's just my belief. Alguien se cayó en el bayuco y están buscando. Yo creo que hallaron a alguien. Porque están buscando aquí. Hay mucha basura que se colectó aquí en el bayou. Y... yo creo que hallaron algo. Ya se fueron los que estaban buscando. El equipo que busca así, hace búsquedas, rescate, ya se fueron. Yo creo que ahora nomás van a sacar a la persona. Ya, yo creo que están fallecidos. I think whatever this is, we're looking at a fatality of some sort. Check in, peeps. Anybody from around this area, do any of you ride your bikes out here, or do you run out here? Do you come photograph, feed the ducks? What has your experience been? We've got a lot of homelessness also. Maybe people struggling with mental issues. Mental health is real delicate these days. We got people struggling. And so with no help either, it's kind of hard. Somebody said in some states it's legal to. Yeah, friends. So look, let me be right back. Let me see if we're gonna get any details. Let me work on that, friends. Huh? Oh, okay. Hold on, friends. Never mind. I think he's gonna come talk to us. All right. All right. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? I'm gonna microphone up, okay? Hold on, friends. I'm gonna use the microphone. We're about to get some details right now. Hold on. Test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Yes. All right, the news is here. Hey, friend. All right, you're still working. Already.
Let's get you out of the street. Yes. Well, there's no fun in that. No, yeah. I like that.
right, let's go. Just give me some thumbs up. Can you hear me? Got a truck full of cuz.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Krausen, CRWSO, and I'm Lieutenant Houston Police Department. A little after 8 o'clock, we were notified of a potential body in White Oak Bayou off of St. Jacinto Street near the Harris County Jail, where White Oak merges with Buffalo Bayou. Officers responded to the location along the fire department. We found the body. We believe it's an adult male. We're not sure at this point. It appears that the Buffalo Bayou cleanup crew has a boom across the bayou to catch litter. It gets down into the ship channel. That bayou boom caught the deceased person. Right now we're waiting on our dive team to come retrieve the body from the bayou along with the medical examiner. At this point, we do not have a cause of death. It'll be pending autopsy. Expect to be out here the next hour and a half.
Can you tell a description of the person, male, female?
I can't tell. The body is face down. It appears to be bloated. It's been in the bayou a little bit. It appears to be a male, but I'm just not sure.
Okay.
And who reported it?
I believe some employees from UH downtown reported it. I believe they reported it to the police department. They've got buildings on both sides of the bayou here that they contacted us.
Lieutenant, every time we have a storm, we have something along these lines happen. Is that, talk about how common this is?
Well, there's a reason we call Houston the Bayou City. There's a lot of bayous, so there's a lot of water moving through the city when we have rain. We have a lot of homeless people that live on the bayou. Sometimes they get washed in. We have a big rainstorm. I don't know if that's true in this case, but that's something that we do see.
It's an HPD scene, though, even though the others are.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Get all these little microphones off.
All right, here you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. All right, friends. It's your girl Grizzy reporting live here with the Hood News. Buffalo Bayou, White Oak, that little area of Bayou right here in front of U of H downtown, really close to the Harris County Jail. San Jacinto is where I'm standing right now, currently facing Main Street. All right, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, but just be advised, we had U of H PD out here, UHD police, and then we had HCSO, HPD. They're the ones leading all of this right now, and we had the Houston Fire Department, Houston Rescue, and Metro PD as well. So reporting live here in downtown Houston is your girl Grizzy. Back to you, friends. Be safe.